oxygen therapy. Is that a good treatment or modality to help heal people in some conditions, or no?
I'm not I'm not anti-oxygen therapy. I'm not, in some case, but it's not for everybody. It's just not for everybody.
Okay.
I like to work with the whole thing about the medical medium information in books. I like to work with the things that are for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. And there's some and they don't work for certain people, but they're helpful for others. And there's a lot of sensitive people out there that you stick them in. You stick them in one of those oxygen chambers. Hyperbaric oxygen chambers. You stick them in there, they don't do good.
Okay.
And that's the whole thing. I like going after the root cause. Hyperbaric oxygen chambers don't go after the virus that's causing your hell and back, and they don't go after the metals and get the metals out. You see what I mean? They're not doing what you need to do to get better. It's just a modality that's being used without really knowing what's wrong with you.
Okay.
And that's what happens. But it's not like I'm not anti it. I'm not a big fan because
Gotcha.
Got to get the other things done.
Yeah, and something that can work for everybody makes sense, too. I'm guessing, too, I was going to ask you this, but I'm guessing stem cells are kind of the same thing, same type of thing here?
It's what it is. Those are all guessing games. So that's what that is. Okay. Remember, the modalities are created and therapies are created because they're guessing. So that's the difference between the Cleanse to Heal book and the medical medium information versus those things. There's no guessing. The guessing games aren't there.
Mm-hmm.
We're going after the very virus that's creating your problem that you're trying to run to a stem cell guy to fix or try to fix or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you're looking for stem cells. You're looking for a hyperbaric oxygen chamber. You're looking for all these different modalities. You're looking for meditation. You're looking for anything you can get to try to fix your illness when none of those guys know what's causing your illness. So I like fixing a problem that someone has, so you're not out there looking for all these other therapies. Stem cell isn't about let's get rid of the variety of Epstein-Barr that's plaguing your body and causing the worst fibromyalgia ever. It says stem cell therapy isn't. You go to the guy, he doesn't know that. You got a guy that's about to stick a needle in you, give you stem cell treatment. He doesn't know the Epstein-Barr is creating your fibromyalgia or which variety of Epstein-Barr is creating your fibromyalgia. You see how it's a guessing game?
Yeah.
And then that's why I don't talk about it.
Okay. Just kind of wrapping things up, man. What is the last send-off takeaway message? You left so much great tidbits today, information. Guys, to check out the book, Cleanse to Heal. What's the last send-off takeaway message, though, you'd like to leave the Elite Man audience, and then a place our listeners can get the book and your work?
You can take control of your own healing. You can take control of your own healing process. Remember that. You don't have to, submit to a symptom. There is a way to get it better. You don't have to just give up. Like, I got the symptom, I went to the doctor's, the doctor says, I'm going to live with it for the rest of my life, or maybe not. And maybe I just need to kind of just, give up. You don't have to throw your hands in the air and give up. You can be a fighter, because the guys in the audience are fighters. And I bet you some of the guys in the audience, they're really they know where they're going in their life, where they're just fighting for the things that they need to fight for, all the good stuff. And the bottom line is, you don't have to just surrender. I tell the guys in the audience, don't surrender. You don't have to live with your symptom. You can fight for it. There is an answer. There are answers. There is a road to take. It doesn't have to be hopeless. Even if it's a mild symptom and you're like, it's hopeless, I just can't get rid of this. It's just, I can't get rid of these hiccups I get every single day. And, whatever other problem I have. And no, you can. There's a way to do it. You don't have to give up. And, we can do it. Very important.
And the book, you can find it pretty much anywhere, but Amazon, right?
Amazon, medicalmedium.com. You can find Cleanse to Heal at medicalmedium.com. Amazon, they have it on for sale. If you don't want to buy the book, go to the library. Get it for free.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to sell you a whole bunch of stuff.
Definitely. And we'll be giving out exclusive copies, too. I'll mention that in the coming weeks in the episodes and stuff, but we'll be giving out a ton of copies.
And go to my Instagram page. Yeah, go to my Instagram page, my Facebook page, Medical Medium, and I just want to thank you for having me on. I truly do, and for giving me this amount of time, and for giving the books out too. which is mind blowing because you're giving some books out, and I'm blown away, truly touched. And Justin, thank you for having me on, and thank you for letting me on this long. And this is incredible. I took over your channel, man. Took over your podcast channel.
Thank you, man. I really do appreciate it. As I mentioned before, dude, like you're the biggest reason why my health is where it is today, and I couldn't be more grateful for it. So thank you.
Honored, man, and love you. And hey, everybody out in the audience, pat yourself on the back and have some compassion for yourselves. And light heart.
Last reminder, make sure you follow us across the board on social media at Justin Stenstrom, Instagram.com/Justin Stenstrom, Facebook.com/Justin Stenstrom, EliteManMagazine.com/YouTube takes you to the YouTube page, and then also join the newsletter, Elite Man newsletter, EliteManMagazine.com/newsletter. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that episode. But before you go, there's one last thing I'd like you to do, and that's this. Subscribe to our podcast right now if you haven't already. By subscribing to the podcast, you get every single episode the minute they're released. Get all of our Elite Man podcast episodes and all of our world-class advice absolutely free. Subscribe now if you haven't already and become an Elite Man today. And yes, if you do love the podcast, leave us an amazing review. We really do appreciate it.